Coming to you live from somewhere. Oh, my phone just reminded me that I have a live stream. Coming to you live from somewhere in Collier County, Florida. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm riding with my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah. Well, hello everybody, and welcome one more time. Another Friday night. All of you, how many do we have? Says says that nobody's here watching. That's impossible. You know, YouTube has a glitch. Anyway, let me rub on the road. I pushed a button once. It was okay. What was that button that they had to press in that series Lost? You know, the Dharma Initiative, and it was a countdown and they had to press. Anyway, Jeffrey DiBartolo, hello everyone. Just got back from a 2-week trip doing the Natchez Trace Parkway. Had a scary experience in Nashville. Getting woke up at 3 a.m. from tornado sirens, so that can't possibly be good. That was a new experience. Yeah, tornadoes can be dangerous. Georgiana in San Antonio, and hello everyone. And I was supposed to show you guys something, and I don't know where I put it. I'll show it to you next week. It's a book that someone sent me. Maybe I'll find it. Anyway, we're having some highlight because I couldn't find any local beers to the Naples area, so this is what we're having. And cheers. Actually, I think I know where it is. Hold on. This is the book, but I didn't get the name of the person who sent it to me. It's a word search book, but with every state, and it has different like the different cities in each state. Like Arkansas has a Little Rock, Fayetteville, California, Idaho, and you can check it out. It's on Amazon. I'll be, for the end of the live stream, I'll find the link. It's been one of those things. I got here, I started chatting with Remy, figuring out how we're gonna do the install. Because that's the main reason why I'm here. We're gonna do a big install, and YouTube wants me to insert a commercial, but I don't want to do it. Hey, Jim and DC, you're back. Welcome back. We missed you, man. Happy Friday, exploring coast to coast. Happy Friday to you. Who did I miss? I know Mikey was here. Hey, we are at Pelican West right now. Oh man, send the picture. That's pretty cool. We're gonna be at Pelican West hopefully in a little over a month. In about a month, hopefully we can make it out there. Stephen Clark, hello there, all viewers, and greetings to all mods, X-Men. Happy Friday, and all chat members. And hey, Remy, 173, 168. There you go. Where are you, Remy? He's somewhere out there. I think he went to Home Depot. So we gotta reinforce one of the walls down there where the big inverter is gonna go. Hello from Inglewood, from Jason Wogemuth and Michelle White, and Rafael in County of Tulare, California. Young Dave, I've been watching a Storm Chaser live stream. Pretty nasty weather in Texas and Arkansas this afternoon. Yeah. Hi there, Lorna. Leslie Evans, happy Friday to you too. And Pete Diaz, Pelican Heads from the West. Raul Medina, happy Friday, Robert. We had a bad hailstorm on Monday. Baseball size hail. Oh man, I've never seen baseball size hail. So that must have done some damage out there. JM, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. I forgot to bring the little bell. And the 268 watching. Cool. Everybody say hello to my mom. Mom is here. Watching from 2 hours east of where I am right now. I love that word search book. I'm gonna get you the name of the and the link. So I know she sent me an email. I'm just like really bad with email. Oh man. Let me search real quick here. Her name is Stephanie. And US, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat if you guys want to get that word search book. She developed that. You know, it's not mass produced. It's just someone who decided to develop this, and you know, if this is something that you're interested in, actually. Now I'm gonna have internet everywhere, but for those nights when there's no internet and you want to do something like offline, or just because you want to do something offline, this will be a good pastime for sure. I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? On Route 66, whenever I hit a state, like let's say Missouri, I'm gonna do the. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna go to Kansas City, but we're going to St. Louis, Springfield, Independence. All those are on Route 66, so that would be a cool way to do it. Anyway, check out the link I dropped on the timeline there. And by the way, the Brian Ragland channel, thank you for that super chat for local IPA. You know, I looked for a local IPA from Naples, but I couldn't find it. So and the brewery seems to be permanently closed. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, today powered by Starlink Mini up on the roof, and I do have that $10 plan. So I don't know what's going to happen once we hit that the limit. Although tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, we're going to be installing here a very powerful internet system. When is the video coming out with the upgrades? It's going to be a couple of weeks, but soon. You know, first we have to do the upgrades, make sure everything works, and we're not only doing the power systems. I changed the toilet. We're gonna put a soft start on the air conditioner. We're getting a new water filtration system. We're getting the PepLink router for the internet with the antenna on the roof. So the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you, and thank you to all the moderators, Sue and Sonia, and I don't know who else is here, but Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. They call it the champagne of beers. Did you know that? Young Dave, I noticed you're wearing a Florida Man t-shirt in the thumbnail. Have you seen the Florida Man series on Netflix? I have not, but I do want to see it because I didn't know about it, and maybe I don't want to be a Florida Man. Nah, I've lived in Florida all of my adult life, so. Miss Amanda J. Way can seem to find the video of you visiting Crazy Horse. Can you remind us where it is? It's gotta be on that. That was 2020. That was the same. That was in between Lewis and Clark. That was the year of Lewis and Clark. It was a detour from Lewis and Clark, in fact. And Lewis and Clark was 2022, right? I think, if I recall. The Brian Ragland, where is Mrs. Ely? Much love to you both. Ely's remained in Miami for this trip just because we're gonna. I mean, this is gonna be. We're gonna be working in here, and and we kind of need the whole RV to ourselves to see where we're gonna put. We're gonna put a huge battery bank and 1,000 watts of solar up on the roof. I mean, it's gonna be pretty good. Eddie in Ohio, hello and happy Friday. Should it be Happy Fridays instead? Happy Friday to you too. Hope the weather has calmed for everybody. It's lovely here in Florida. In fact, it's gonna be hot in the afternoons, but we're gonna try to start tomorrow really early in the morning. See what we can do, and get up on the roof. I'm gonna do the soft start while Remy is probably wiring stuff down here, and we'll divide and conquer. So Robert is unsupervised. Yes, I am unsupervised, believe it or not. Men at work. Well, yeah, we actually it's gonna be nice. We'll wait till you see it. Manny, hi Robert, have you decided if you're coming to Southern California this year? Well, absolutely yes. Just because we're doing Route 66. And the western terminus of Route 66 happens to be the Santa Monica Pier. Well, originally it was a couple of blocks in England, but they decided to make it the Santa Monica Pier. So maybe we can have like an LA meetup, or maybe something out in the desert. Barry Jones, thank you for that super chat. Happy Friday, Robert. Hope Illy and Mom are well. Here's a donation to the water filtration beer making system. Hey. Now that would be great, a beer making system. I don't know if you can do that in an RV, but trailer traveling, celebrating 40 months as a chief Pelican head. No, really. Oh, Robert is unsupervised. Yes. Can you believe that? It's gonna be a lonely night. Giant Indian Panda, does a rotating front seat come standard with your pickup truck, or is it an add-in? No, it comes standard with this. This is not a pickup truck. This is a Ram Pro Master 3500 cutaway chassis, a 2015 model. Which, by the way, that head unit, its days are numbered. We're upgrading that too. Oh, well, what do you know? We have a live photograph. Oh, he sent some messages to Illy and it says not sent. I wonder why. Anyway, this handsome gentleman right here, that's our friend Mike. Empty Mikey on YouTube, and live long and prosper, my friend. And yeah, that's Pelican Puesto, right on the corner of Burro and Baus, which is funny because on the contract for the realtor it says Burro Morales. I'm like, I guess I'm a burro. So thank you, Mikey. I'm a California man myself. We have great song that the name of the, by the way, The Move, and covered by Chip Trick by The Move. I'm gonna check it out. Hello, Brandon Baragri. Hello, Robert and everybody. By the way, hello, Lewis and Clark. Happy Friday. I like it too. Nate Dog, we had to pet one of my dogs down. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry about that. Put, you mean? Yeah. Manny, will be nice to see you again. Yeah, Manny, it will be great to see you again too. It's been that was 2019, so it's been 6 years. I'm scrolling down. Send some pics. Check your page. Thank you. Yes. And my mom is here. Everybody's here today. It's a great day. 327. I should have changed the thumbnail, but actually the place where I am right now, which is an undisclosed location here, it's very similar to the place in that picture. So, hey, Clayton Fight, hello there. Any ideas? The Wandering Walkers. Hey, the Walkers are here. Any idea when you're coming through St. Louis? I don't know yet, but as soon as I have like a set itinerary, I will share it with you guys. Leland, I'm thinking probably about 3 weeks to a month from now. I'll say early May. I would say early May we're gonna be around St. Louis, but I don't really have a date. I'm not making much of a plan for Route 66. I am gonna try to make it to Flagstaff, Arizona for the Overland Expo. But if getting there on that date means missing something important along the route, I'm gonna do that something important. And whatever it takes, certain areas like in eastern New Mexico, there's not a whole lot, so we might, just plow through those more quickly. Marija Hennisch from Germany. Hello, Germany. Radu Stufarok, greetings to you, Robert. I'm Ilya Mom. Just returned from a week visiting Washington, D.C. Do you recommend GoPro Hero 13 over DJI Action 5 Pro? What are your thoughts? I have no... Actually, let me show you. It's never easy. It's usually, sometimes it is a two-handed operation. Here we go. If you have a GoPro 10 or 11 or newer, I wouldn't recommend getting this one. But the big innovation with this one, with the 13, I mean, the sensor is the same as the 11 and 12, pretty much. The quality is a little better, not a big deal. Is this? It has a tripod, so you can connected to a tripod natively down there, and it has the quick connect system. Now this is worth upgrading to the GoPro 13. I believe DJI has a similar quick connect system, so I mean they're very comparable. DJI is really killing it with cameras, especially with this one, the Osmo Pocket. This is an outstanding product. I mean, I'm still getting used to the gimbal and all that, believe it or not. When it is bright outside, I still prefer to use the GoPro, but in lower light, and if you want a little better quality, they're really good. DJI is really killing it. And DJI is coming out with a 360 camera. If they do, Insta360 and GoPro are in trouble when they do that. Your video screen is reflecting perfectly in the rear view mirror behind you. Yeah, I noticed that earlier. I thought that was pretty cool. When are you heading after Naples? No, this is just a 3-4 day trip for the power systems installation in Pelicruiser here. So then I'm gonna heading back to Miami. I'm gonna spend like a week in Miami, and then we're heading up to Chicago for the beginning of Route 66. So yeah, what's the plan for dinner? I have some survival food here in the fridge. I have some chicken strips from Publix that I bought yesterday. I have some TV dinners, organic canned soup. I have ham and cheese, like things that are only available sometimes in Miami in certain places, like this Spanish Serrano ham that is like the closest thing that I found to what we ate in Spain, and it's delicious. Hey Seth, traveling road from Washington DC. We'll toast to you from the Dubliner. We gotta get back to the Dubliner. Cheers, brother. It was great meeting you there with my mom. Back in, when was that? 2022, or I think, yeah, it was the Lewis and Clark the year. There's a video there too. Oh, you sent me a video. No, I didn't get the video, Mike. Maybe it's still uploading. Any ETA for the California leg of Route 66 trip? I'm going to be in SoCal May 13th to the 28th. It's going to be late May. It's going to be late May. If not June. But right now I'm just... Hi Robert, just logged in. Do you change your RV permanently? For now, I mean the Route 60, at least the Route 66 trip is gonna be on this one. I don't think we're gonna use Minitini 4 anymore. We might do one last Swan Song trip with it, but this is gonna be it for now on. You know, it's a used rig. It's old. We're gonna fix it up, modernize it, like that head unit. We're gonna get something with Android Auto, and we're getting lithium batteries and all that good stuff. Hey Red Jaguar, greetings. Pellet Trend. Well, Robert, time for my dinner. Hey, thank you for stopping by. I'm really behind on the chat, am I not? Pedro from Fort Worth. And I'm gonna scroll down real quick here. Meet up with the Porsche Club at Krabby Lady tomorrow near Marco, and lunches on me. I really wish I could stop by, but we're gonna be here all day working on the rig, man. I'm sorry. We'll be back. Hey Robert, how old are you now? How old am I? I'm usually 1 year less than the... So we're in 2025. I'm gonna be 54 this year. Are you doing this year or waiting until next year for the 100th anniversary of Route 60? I'm doing this year for the 99th anniversary, and then next year I'm gonna, probably at the beginning of the year, I'm gonna release the Route 66 movie. You know, the definitive guide for the 100th anniversary of the Route 66. Is that a new camper? New to us. And we've done a couple of videos from here already. Nothing on the general videos that there's a couple of commercials that I've done in front of it, but the big reveal on the channel, it's going to be probably in about 2 weeks. I'm gonna do that. Just got back from Williams, Arizona, which is on Route 66. I mean, I am so behind on the chat. I'm gonna reset the chat real quick because we have a super chat. Thank you, Logan, for that super chat. Give a toast to our friends Kelsey and Brian. They are joining us on the Pelicruiser. Awesome. The Pelicruiser. Which, by the way, I should put a link to the Pelicruiser. I'm always so unprepared. But I don't know if this is it. I can't find the landing page now. If somebody has it and you can share it. You know, we have 20 emails back and forth, so I can't find the landing page right now. But I'm glad you guys booked. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a different ship. It's a Virgin. Traveling brother, what are the pros and cons of the new RV? You know, we haven't really traveled much with it. The pros, no slide. It's always this for us. It's always the same size. It's very easy to pick up and just go. It's drivable. We can go to the bathroom and route. We don't have to get out if it is raining. Um, I mean, there are cons to everything. It will not fit in every parking lot, but it is small enough. That's a pro, that it will fit almost anywhere. And there you go, Ili shared the landing page. Thank you, babe, for the Pelicruiser. So I'm glad we're getting more people involved. It's gonna be great. Norak from Mike and Lily in Springfield, Missouri. We're gonna go through there on the Route 66 trip. And Lee Green wants a bourbon on the rocks. I would like a bourbon on the rocks too. I'll be 55 this year. You're actually 1 year younger than me. Done so much, so cool. Well, I'm I've been told I look a little older than I am, but it's being that the musician's life is not a. Hope you see this chat is clipping. Am I pegging the meters? Am I clipping the? I'm on the. Today I'm on the built-in microphone for the MacBook Pro. I didn't want to reinvent the wheel on this one. I'm getting a weird. I'm getting something weird here on my. On my MacBook Pro is like not charging. I wonder what's going on here. Never a dull day in an RVer's life. Yeah, it's my power supply is like blinking. I don't know what's going on. Let me connect it to a different power strip, see what happens. Yeah, it's my power adapter. Maybe there's something. I'll just run on batteries until. I mean, we only have like 35 minutes left. We have a V. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Here's a little something for your next IPA. Always enjoy your content. Cheers from VK. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cheers. I'm 54 today, Brandon. Happy birthday, dear Brandon. Happy birthday to you. Jim, you got that right. What did Jim get right? Hold on, I got a text message here. Oh, the Garces. Yeah, we're really close to the Garces. Oh, we have a message from our friend Mr. CL2. Hey Robert, I won't be able to join tonight's live, but hello to all you and the Pelican heads out here from Zion. We won the lottery for Angel's Landing. So that's Mr. CLT right now. I'm envious, man. Enjoy Angel's Landing. That's, well, you've seen my video. I would love to do it without snow though. So man, hey Desiree Van Welsum, RV cruising. We should be in Chicago on Route 66 on May 4th. Will our paths cross? We're going a little earlier. We're going to be in Chicago probably in 2 weeks actually. Very close. You're going to be right on our tail. And who knows, we may delay for X reason, who knows. So so we'll see. It depends how long it takes for us to do this here, and there's a couple more things that I need to do to the RV, and then we're probably, the departure, if all goes well, is next weekend. If all goes well being the keyword. Preston Glad, FYI, if you have the DJI mic kit, you can plug the receiver into the MAZ and use the wireless mic. What's the MAZ? I should know that, right? MAZ Music, Minsk Automobile Plant, MAZ. Well, I've used it at home. At home, I hook it up to the audio interface, and you could probably do Bluetooth, but Angel's Landing or the Beehive. Now, the Beehive is great, but Angel's Landing, man. No, Angel's Landing. Oh, Mac. There you go. I'm gonna try that next time. Miss Amanda J, when will you release the video on the tech equipment you use? We'll use that as a guide for my first digital video camera. You know, I've been waiting because I've been thinking of changing, upgrading certain. I mean, let's face it, this thing is on its last leg. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video probably before we depart to Route 66 and all the gear that I'm using right now. I think Josh and Pops did 21 days on Route 66. I've been watching their video for reference too. I think I'm gonna take longer. We're gonna do like a month, I'm thinking. Tanya, hi Robert, I love your intro song, very comforting and catchy. Well, thank you. Traveling, when will you make it to Sacramento? Sacramento, because we're gonna do Sacramento after Route 66. So I'm thinking early June. It's not the greatest time of the year to go across the Great Basin Desert because it might be hot. But we're gonna do the loneliest road, so we might do Sacramento for a couple of days, and then kind of that really hot part of the desert, kind of hightail it back east. I'm looking forward to that Route 66 adventure. Me too. I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, I've done many sections of it, but there's so much I've missed because I didn't do the proper research. I mean, this time I bought a book. I have several books. I have the 25th anniversary. I have a 25-year-old book. I have the latest moon guide. That is, even if the latest moon guide has some outdated information in it, believe it or not. I have an unpublished copy of Desiree's book that she was very gracious to send me, and there's a lot. I mean, there's like every 5 miles there's somewhere to stop and something to see. So, who's Josh and Pops? His channel is Through My Lens. Great YouTube channel. They don't do RV, they're just general travel, road trips. They do all kinds of things, but yeah. Steven Canales, my wife and I just did 2 weeks East Coast trip and she didn't strangle me. Successful trip, there you go. I mean, I had forgotten how much I like High Alike. This is one of my favorites. They should be a sponsor. I have been urging Josh and Pops to do a combo video with Rob. Well, we didn't do a combo video, but we met serendipitously in Canada, in the Yukon, at Dawson City, yeah. And we spent like 2 hours chatting over some IPAs at the place where you're supposed to the Sore Thumb, the sourdough saloon. Very nice, super nice guys. Josh is like the nicest guy you'll ever meet, and his dad is so charismatic, such a great guy too. We had a great time with him. Brian Ragland channel, thank you for that super chat. Florida Panhandle, Destin beaches or California beaches, which are the best and why? Destin, but California is more scenic. You have the mountains, and the cliffs and going right down to the water, but it's the Pacific. It's 60 degrees. And if you're into surfing, yeah, waves, it's different. It's apples and oranges, literally. And then the beaches are Destin is like the Caribbean, It's that crystal clear water, and not a whole lot of waves, white powder sand. I mean, it's no comparison. I'm not a Florida man, so I'm gonna go with Destin. CJ Ram Adventures, hello Robin and everyone. We are late, very busy on Fridays lately. Well, welcome. And my mom, we missed Jim in DC over the past few days, but I know through my lessons, fantastic. I agree. I don't know their name. Robert and friends, we will be in Arches National Park after Easter, end of April. Do you know if you need a timed entry or you enter the park before 7 a.m.? If you enter the park before, I think you can enter the park before 7 a.m. with no entry. But don't quote me on that. Just go to the website and find out. Because that stuff changes year to year, you know. And when we went with the Sun Outdoors folks last year, we arrived at the crack of dawn. We had someone waiting for us at the visitor center, and we didn't. I mean, there was no one at the gate. But there was you could go in. So yeah, Jim in DC, thank you. I hope you are doing well. Actually, Mom did really well at the eye doctor today. That those new drops that she's doing, she almost read the fine print. She just needs glasses right now. So that her right eye is a different story, but her left eye is seeing really good right now. I feel confident that that is going to remain that way. Oliver DeVries, you should visit Gold Country after you make it to Santa Monica. It's on the way to Sacramento. Yeah, it's on the route, and I would love to. I don't know if they're here on the chat, but our friends, the Lost RVers, Mike, they're from that area. Are you traveling 50 the whole way east after Route 66? Yep, all the way to Orange Beach. No. Oh man, I'm having a mental, senior moment. Maryland, I know. Ocean Beach, Maryland. Yeah. I love Florida Beach, but La Jolla Shores will always be my favorite. It's a different thing, It's the beaches out there are more scenic. Definitely, there's nothing like the Pacific when it comes to the scenery besides the beach. But if you just want to get in the water and enjoy yourself and have little fishes that you can see swimming around you, Florida. Lily Strain, we would love to have a beer with you at Mother's Brewery when you come through Springfield, Missouri. Well, we'll keep in touch. I would definitely love to see you guys. Maybe we can do a Springfield meetup. Did I hear in a recent video that you're planning a northern Minnesota trip in the near future? Probably this summer if all goes well. I want to go all the way around the Great Lakes, so the north shore of Lake Superior is in it's part of that, and we're going to be so close that might as well do the headwaters of the Mississippi and go all the way to the northwest angle, which is you have to go through Canada, but Ocean City, thank you. Ocean City, the loneliest road seems to be a challenging road that needs to be completed for sure. I know you've got this. Yeah, the only thing I haven't tested this new RV in hot weather or in mountains, in challenging. We've only driven it in Florida, and so far it hasn't been that hot. So we'll see. I think it's gonna be fine. Christopher Olson from the great land of Sweden. Thank you all. Good night. Working 8 hours. Need some sleep. Hey, someone's gotta do it. Sweet dreams, my friend, and I'll see you next Friday. Have you tried a Tail Explorer's Adventure, Robert, from Round Around Go Bunny 3? No, I haven't. I have no idea. Tail Explorers. I'll Google it. The Brian Ragland channel. Thank you for that super chat. Where have you found the most authentic Mexican food in the U.S. so far? And what was the food? I don't know about authentic because I'm not Mexican, so I don't know exactly. You have to act like an actual Mexican to tell you. And Mexico, even Mexico, is such a diverse country that the northern food may be different from the southern food. I'm gonna tell you the food that I like the most, and that's being New Mexico and Arizona, for by far. And there's something that it's like it's almost like a masochistic thing for me to do. I like eating carne adobada or adobado. It's the hottest thing I've ever tried, and it is delicious. But it makes me cry that I'm not used to that level of heat. But definitely New Mexico and Arizona, it's where I've had the one that I like the most. Not to say Texas or California are not. Actually, in San Diego, it was a touristy area of San Diego. In San Diego, we had a great Mexican meal the last time. You haven't seen that video yet. That's how behind I am. So carne adobada in San Diego, we had a great burrito. And then if you go to Miami, go to El Jacalito. Free plug. It's near my house, and they have great food. Hey, Dylan Reynolds is here. Amanda, Jay, I'm so excited to see your Route 66 trip and all the little places you discover. Oh, I've done my research for this one. Yeah, and there's so many places that are no longer there, but I'm just gonna stop by and say, this is where Molly's Cafe used to be, and that kind of thing. That's gonna happen a lot during that trip. Have you gotten the Ram transmissions recalls done yet? No, I didn't. Maybe the previous owner did. I don't know. I haven't even taken it to a Ram dealer because I haven't found one close to the house. But eventually I'm gonna take it to a Ram dealer so they can check it and see if it needs anything. If you go to northern Minnesota, check out Itasca State Park. I was there in 2019, I believe. Well, no, 2020. That was the 2020 trip, I believe. Yes. And yeah, you get to walk on the Mississippi River. Ragbray in Iowa, you must do at least one day. Not derecho. Yeah, that derecho was something else when I was there. There was a nice RV park in Wawa, Canada, on the north shore of Superior. We gotta check that out. I've been to Lake Itasca, Rambling Room, and I jumped across the Mississippi River there. It starts there, and it's only about 3 feet wide. It takes lots of mosquito spray. I did that once, but Ely hasn't been there. But don't you meet Sweet Dreams? So I'm so far behind on this. Don't miss the Northern Railway Museum in Ely. Yes, I've been to Ely twice actually. Never been to the Northern Railway Museum, but this time we're gonna do it for sure. Yeah. Carne asada burrito with guacamole from Filiberto's in Arizona. Nothing compares. Yeah, Filiberto's is like a chain. Yeah, I've seen it many times. Preston Glad, thank you for that super chat. What engine is in the rig? Any big upgrades planned? Okay, this rig has the V6, the Pentastar, I believe it's a 3.5 or a 3.6. I don't even know exactly. That shows you how much I know about mechanics and all that. It's a standard Ram Pro. It's a 2015 Ram Pro Master 3500. I believe it's a 6-speed transmission, or maybe 8. I believe it's a 6. And Remy is back. Yeah, Remy is back with some wood. He's gonna reinforce some of the where we're gonna put the inverter, which is like the heaviest thing. Robert, you're in my Witter neighborhood near Punta Gorda, kind of close, yeah. Punta Gorda is probably about what, 30 miles north of us or 50 miles north of us, something like that. And I'm out of beer. Way too early to be out of beer. But I'm not gonna have a second one because we might start doing some work on the rig today. Trailer traveling, so none of the Route 66 video will say more research shall go into this. You know I'm gonna miss something, but I'm being pretty thorough. I'm still by Oklahoma. But the western part of Route 66, I've done most of it already. So I don't feel like I need to do as much research. But still, Young Dave, Angel's Landing. Last time I was there, I met an 80-year-old who was summiting for the 45th time. His goal was making it to the top 50 times before his 81st birthday. Well, that's a noble goal to have. I'm kind of bummed out. I mean, I understand how they did it, but I'm kind of bummed out that nowadays you have to do a lottery system, you know. AM, thank you, Robert, for being such an inspiration for RVers. Hoping you continue to blog your videos for many years to come. As long as I'm able to drive, and I have the drive to do it, you know. I mean, the biggest part of this job is just editing the videos. Is the most time consuming. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it as long as you guys watch. Because I wouldn't be able to afford this lifestyle if you guys didn't watch, you know, because obviously I make my income from YouTube. But as long as you watch and as long as I have my health, we're gonna keep on doing it. But up with Bay Sharp, we have some pineapples. You know what I have? I have cannoli. Show us Remy. No, Remy. I think Remy is more camera shy than Ely. So yeah, this is gonna show up any moment. Well, I don't know if we're gonna do any work. Maybe we'll do a little bit of planning, but yeah. Is the drink? What do you put on the drink? Wempner Wanderings. Hello, just returned from Scottsdale. Stopped by Winslow, Arizona. Did you stand on the corner? Standing on a corner on Winslow, Arizona. Scottsdale is a great part of town. Earl Wilson. Hey, all moved up to the mountains. Haven't been here for a while. Missed you all. Well, welcome back. I think a lot of people are coming. We have 415 of you watching, and cannoli emojis are great, aren't they? Yeah. And of course, so is the Pelicruiser. What campground are you in Naples? Is it nice and worth visiting? I'm actually at a private property. It's private property. Ace Hardware is not cheap. I think we're going to Home Depot. What happened? No, send me the bill. There's a really good Route 66 visitor center from Big Jim Slade in Miami, Oklahoma. You should stop there for the name of the town, if nothing else. Yeah, definitely. I think I already have that one marked on my map, but I'll check it out. Saludos, Roberts, desde San Diego, California. San Diego, lovely time. When are you coming back to America's finest city? Actually, we were there in December. I just haven't released that video yet, because the first of this type of rig that this is a very rare kind of rig. It's kind of like a nowadays it has almost like a cult following, just because they don't make them anymore. And the first one was in San Diego, but that one in San Diego had been born in Michigan, no, in Washington, and it was all rusted out. So the Brian Ragland channel, thank you for that super chat. Have you been seeing the Bonnie and Clyde death car? And if yes, how was it to see it in person? I have not been there yet. Leslie Evans, I think US 50 is only lonely road through Nevada. Very, very lonely. Yeah, I know that. US 50 goes through Washington D.C. of all places, so it's not that lonely. Hey, Garces, our neighbors here in Naples, Garces on the road. Robert asked Remy if any bears have been around on his side. Bears, you might get some wildlife around. He tells me that he sees bears here all the time, so yeah, they're definitely a thing. They told me not to leave anything outside, just in case. What's your motivation to endure those long stretches of highway? I love the highway. I love driving. I love seeing different scenery and how the scenery changes. I mean, it's and a good audiobook or podcast or music. I even have a Sirius XM radio, entertainment on the road. Just all those. So it's not that much of an endurance. Some parts are like driving cross country I-10 east of San Antonio. It gets a little tedious. You have to visit Havana, Florida, just for the name. Well, I've been to Little Havana many times. I didn't know there was an actual Havana, so we'll check it out. I mean, I'm getting hungry too. There's a Bonnie and Clyde hideout house right on Route 66 downtown Joplin, Missouri, and they were all over Route 66. So that's gonna be a cool follow-up. Yes, US 50 through DC and Maryland is far from lonely. Yeah, for sure. Miami, Oklahoma, you need to stop inside the Coleman Theater and get some ice cream from my friend Christopher, the owner. Oh, let him know I'm coming. Yeah. Now I know that other camper seems close. It's Remy's. Yeah, that's Remy's camper back there. I was afraid his license plate was going to show there, but it doesn't show. How many miles per gallon does this new rig get? I mean, I still don't know exactly, but it's not great. It's better than Starship towing Minitini 4 or any Minitini. I believe I've gotten like 13 to 15. I'll do a video with more detailed information about all this. Hey Robert, have you gone into Brunswick, New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, Canada? Not yet, but we will. Hopefully next fall. When you swing by San Antonio, need to eat at Gloria's Latin. I've heard about Gloria's. Yeah. Robert wants to see beer, not bear. Yeah, the first time I saw the comment, I read beer, just because. North of Tallahassee, there's a town called Havana. Havana, yeah. I'm gonna check it out. Bob Leach, we are on a flight to Amsterdam, watching the RV. Isn't the RV chat? Aren't we living in the greatest of times, where you can have Wi-Fi on a plane, 30,000 feet above, in the middle of the Atlantic. By the way, we're here using Starlink. Yes, because the cell phone signal here not great, but Starlink works. The Brian Ragland channel. Any plans on writing a book? The Robert Sanchez. See you on the road. Maybe someday we will. Question: which cities are you planning to see during the Great Lakes trip? Well, Toronto is one of them for sure. Yeah, I just want to go all around the Great Lakes. So yeah, all the cities. Detroit, Niagara Falls, of course, Duluth, Minnesota. Those are the ones that come to mind right now. Elevate the process. Sorry I missed the notification. Hello everyone, love Naples, Florida. Well, this is a nice area too. I love this area. Hey Stephen Lloyd, it's been a while, man. Good to see you. Which is easier to set up, your travel trailer or the new Class B? Oh, the new Class B by far, and you should know because you have that Lazy Days, which is just a tad bigger than this. And the way we're setting this one up, I mean, the only thing we're kind of short on is water. The fresh water tank is kind of small, but we probably won't have to stop at a campground for 2-3 days in a row, no problem, or even more. We're putting a good system here as far as batteries and solar and inverter goes. Round, go Bear, Bunny, Explorers, John McGivern, Main Street, and Traveling Robert is the best way to start a weekend evening. And Sonia, the RV DJ, too. You will love Duluth. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that area. Never been, you know. I mean, I've been around the country. There's very few areas where I've never been, but there are many areas that I haven't explored in depth, and that's what I want to start doing with this rig in particular. I would think Great Lakes Loop, you've got to hit Isle Royale, right? Seems an amazing place. I think so too. Yeah. When you park your rig in the campground, what will you drive around in the rig? I don't plan to stay at any campground for more than one night. I'm just gonna stay places for the overnight and then explore everything with this rig. And if I'm in a big city, okay, let's be realistic. Chicago or even Joplin or any relatively big city, there's Uber. You know. Did you get new tires for the Trend? Yes, we have some heavy duty Goodyear, Wrangler. I forget exactly the whatever the tire shop recommended, and they're good. Don't forget Detroit. Yeah, we're going through Detroit for sure. Then again, city like Detroit, we're gonna park at a campground, the closest one to downtown, or even a Harvest Host, whatever, and we'll take an Uber to places where it will be impractical to park this thing, which this will fit almost anywhere except in those tight downtown places. Do you have more or less storage in the new RV? I definitely have less storage in the new RV just because I don't have the bed of the truck. How many terabytes worth of storage are you taking along for the Route 66 trip? I'm probably going to bring 10. I doubt I'm going to use 10 terabytes, but yeah. Stephen Lloyd, what is your solar inverter battery setup? We're going to put 1,000 watts of solar on the roof. We have a 3,000 VA. I think it's 2,400 watt in Victron inverter. We got all the Victron systems. And we're getting 950 amp hours of lithium batteries at 12.6 volts. I think Remy said it was like, I will have to multiply, but it's a lot. It's 3 times what I have right now in Mini 24. So it's gonna be good. How is the bathroom in the new rig? It's a nice dry bath. It's not big by any means. In fact, the shower is a little smaller than what we have right now in Mini 24. But it's fine. We have the faucet, the sink is very comfortable, and the toilet is good. It's gonna be good. Do you have room for e-bikes? Nope. No e-bikes on this one. Seth, your RVing insights help us all. Well, thank you. I'm glad I can help you, and whatever mistakes I make, I'll let you know about them so you don't make them too, you know. $12,000 watts. There you go. We're gonna have 12,000 watt hours of that's a lot of power. So even if we can survive a few cloudy days like that, and we're gonna figure out a way to do it. We have a DC to DC. The converter, so while we're driving, we may have to upgrade the alternator here, but while we're driving, we're gonna be able to charge, and I'll still have the generator. This came with a generator. It's a loud one, but if we really need to use it, we'll use it. How long does it take to edit an average video? Do you edit all the videos yourself, Raglan channel? Yes, I do. And it used to take longer. I used to say an hour per minute. I've been able to. I can do on a good day. I could do. It depends on the video. I could do 10 to 15 minutes per day. Then again, some of my videos are an hour long, so some of them take 5-6 days to edit. Lee Green, you haven't tasted my crab cakes. I learned how to make them from my family that lives along the Chesapeake. Red Jaguar, when are you gonna invite me to eat some of your crab cakes? We have to get together, brother. I mean, I love crab cakes, and I'm getting a little hungry here. Mini Tini 5 still a thing in the future? Love your new setup, by the way. It is. I think I want to have my cake and eat it too, right? There's something to be said for a travel trailer that you can drop at a campground and then explore, within 10 miles around it. That's still in the plans. But for trips like Route 66, like this type of thematic trips that I want to do, where I don't really want to stay anywhere for too long, it's more the journey than the destination. I want to do that. Now, if I want to camp on let's say, park the trailer at Oceano Sand Dunes there in Pismo Beach, and then explore that whole coast of California just with the truck, that's another type of travel. So in-flight meal, which would you choose? 1 chipotle chicken rice with vegetable, black beans and queso fresco, or 3 cheese manicotti tomato sauce and marinara? Oh man, which airline are you flying? Coach? I would probably go with I don't know, man. I don't know. Usually airplane food doesn't do Mexican all that great. I'd probably go with the 3 cheese manicotti tomato sauce and marinara, but that's just me. I live around the Chesapeake in Maryland, and I can make a mean crab cake as well. Well, when we finish Route 66, somebody has to make me a fine crab cake. He will have more than me. No, there you go. If I can have more than Remy, that's all I want from life. Anyway, we're going over time here, 7:02 p.m. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm just gonna do a couple more. What's your recommendation? Towable or Class B? I'm planning on buying one. Already drive a Ram 1500 ready to tow. Go with the towable. The thing is, the older I get, the more that I hate, hitching and unhitching. But if you have the truck already, I would try towable. Towable, you can get into a towable nowadays for 20 grand, new. Yeah, for my first rig, that's what I would do. You're right, Robert, and because of that thinking I ended up with 3 TVs, you mean RVs, last year. A Travado, a fifth wheel, and a teardrop. No more. Sold them all. And did you keep one? Did you keep any? I really like the Travado if it was a little bigger inside, But the idea of the Travado, that will park anywhere. Who thinks Robert should tow Mini 1 again? We might do Mini 1 again too. But Remy, we'll need to upgrade all the systems in Mini 1 too, right? I don't know if Lee Green, Bourbon on the Rocks, and the last call for alcohol, everybody. It's closing time. One last call for alcohol. Have a good weekend. It's dinner time with the wife. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy. Thank you, Jen on Wheels. And that's it. We're gonna see where we're gonna put all the inverters and all the good stuff that we're gonna install on this rig. And I'll see you next Friday, probably from Miami. We're probably gonna be in we caught one on camera, the Bears. Be there. Yeah. Good night, everybody. I didn't bring the guitar. This is more like a work trip, so I'm just gonna sing a cappella for you guys. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you this Sunday. What do we have this Sunday? Oh, Boston, Salem. No, Salem is the following. It's called Weekend in New England. We're gonna do some fun stuff in New England. See you next week, next Friday, same time, from the Flagami studio in Miami, most likely. Bye, everybody.